Christmas is coming, and I have a funny story. Yeah, that's it. I don't have a script. Hold on, let me get a script real quick. Got it. So this one time we were doing Secret Santa, but it was Kris Kringle, which means we weren't assign anyone, and we just put our stuff in a pile in the middle. And it was the end of 10th grade, which is like the first year of high school. So we didn't know if we were even gonna do it, because we're like big boys now. And at first our homeroom teacher said we're not gonna do it. But then the next day, which was a Friday, he said, we're doing Kris Kringle this Monday. Oh. So I have like a horrible memory, and I immediately forgot. So on Monday, I had nothing to bring. But it was okay, because our teacher said, if you don't bring anything, you don't get anything. So I'm like, oh, it's optional. But then my boy Banana came up to me and was like, bro, I just bought some Mario shit, and I know you like Mario, can you please take mine? So I'm like, damn, I gotta lock in for my boy Banana. But if I was gonna lock in, I had to make the entire gift at school in like one day. So I had to lock in hard. Third period was a free lesson, so I got some paper out of the printer and made like an origami gift bag. Yeah, like one of those bags, but blank white paper. And it was small, but it could fit a few things. Earlier that day in science, we did like an end of year quiz, and I won a crunchie, so that fit. Now, I promise you this detail is important later, but my cousin taught me a card trick the day before, because it was Sunday, and I really wanted to keep practicing it, but there were no cards around me. So I cut A4 paper in half, and folded the parts into playing cards. So I was doing this card trick over and over again. And this is once I'd made the bag, so I had some time to kill. And there was this girl who saw what I was doing and thought it was cool, I guess. So I gave the cards to her for a bit, and she was trying to do the trick. At the end of that period, she gave me the cards back. I didn't know what to do with them, so I put them in the bag with the crunchie. Anyway, it was lunch next, and I told my friends what I was doing with the Kris Kringle Clutch, and he told me I could have his 3 chocolate bars, because he brought 3 bars in the favorites box. I told him I was only gonna take 2 of them, so he was like, alright. So we go to our homeroom, and we try to do our little surgery, but then our teacher walks in, because he likes to get there early. And he saw what we were doing, and he was like, no! Turns out he brought 2 spare presents because 2 kids in our class went on a holiday earlier. And my friend just told me to just use one of his spare gifts. But something inside me just said no. So I didn't. Outside at lunch, my friend was handing out chocolate for some reason. So I took 3 Tim Tams from him and also dumped half his bag of fudge balls into my bag. Am I a bad person? Maybe. But he seemed chill about it. And with that, the gift was perfect. After lunch, it was time to put our gifts in the center of the room. It was so funny just seeing everyone else's like with wrapping paper, and they had the sparkly gift bags. And then there was just my shitty little white paper bag off to the side. It just had pure aura. And all my friends were just pissing themselves laughing, but we hadn't even started yet. I got to pick first somehow, and I was looking for the Mario present from Banana. But I could not find it, like, at all. And I looked at him, and he was trying to mouth stuff to me, but I cannot lip read for the life of me, so I just picked some random chocolate thing. And then I just sat down and I waited for mine to get picked, and it did get picked by some random girl, because she thought there was a gift card inside of it. Because, you know, when bags are shaped like that, girls expect there to be a gift card inside for some reason. I don't know. So she opens it up and pulls out the cards that I made. Like, you forgot they were in there. And all my friends just start laughing. And she just looked at me because I was the one who was laughing the most. And then my teacher looked at me and he had this indescribable facial expression. Like, I cannot break down the individual facial muscles and tell you what he was trying to tell me. But it was just so funny. And I told the girl, there's chocolates in there, trust me. And she just put the bag under her chair. She was like so disappointed. And no one believed me. And I was like, ah. But the way I see it, you need a few bad presents for Kris Kringle to be fun. Like, who's gonna play Russian roulette if all the cards are blanks? Am I right? But it gets better. See, we were playing Yankee Steals, and each present could be stolen a total of 2 times. Someone stole the one that I was holding onto, and because, I don't know, like, the specific angle that I was sitting at, I was able to see the Mario cap poking out of this gift bag in the middle. So I took that one for my boy Banana. But get this, the girl from my class earlier stole my present from that girl. And that girl actually felt bad. I should give them names, shouldn't I? Nah. The girl who took it the first time felt bad for the girl taking it now. But she made the trade anyway. And this girl started playing with the cards, like doing the trick that we were doing earlier. And then she looked in the bag and she was like, oh, there's chocolate in here. And holy, we all just pissed ourselves laughing. She only took the bag because of the card. She didn't even know about the chocolate. But it gets better. Because she was playing with the cards. And it was my boy Banana's turn to pick a present. And he stole mine from the girl. But I asked him later. And he just wanted food that was already open and ready to eat, like, immediately. But this girl held onto these stupid cards. And we were all like, bro, Banana, she kept the cards. We were trying to, like, trick him. And he walked over to her. And he was gonna take the cards. But then he realized they weren't gift cards. So we just let her keep them. But you know what this means? Think about it. Do you know what this means? My gift got stolen twice. Meaning I had one of the most popular presents in the whole room. Only like 3 or 4 presents like maxed out like that. And my teacher's face, oh, was just so funny. I figured this out later. But like the number of students in the room, if I didn't bring my gift and just picked one of the spare gifts, one of the students would have missed out. Because of my gift, every kid in the class got a present. So, if we think about it, I'd fix the entire space-time continuum with that Kris Kringle Clutch. So, y'all can thank me later.